Life gets better. Every single year,
I love
life just
that.
gets better. That's it. I think it's important as a woman to work for yourself because it brings a sense of self worth. My dad wanted us to have a better education
Oh,
than the blessing because those that don't know Marble Hall,
yeah, it's
it's
small.
very small in between.
Let me introduce to you the new kid on the block. Mel Lavi is a new skincare range that recently launched. It is for face and for body. We deal with hyperpigmentation, anti-aging, wrinkles, natural glow. We also deal with dark inner areas. We target dark inner thighs, dark armpits, dark neck, dark elbows, dark knees, you name it. We also have a shaving combo. This shaving combo deals with ingrowns and shaving bumps. Both men and women can use this good quality product shaving range. We've got good actives in our product from glycolic acid, hyaluronic acid, kojic acid, and many more. You can contact us on the WhatsApp number that is popping on the screen, or you can reach out to us on all our social media platforms. We are here for all your skin needs. Hi, everyone. This is The Waking Wife, The Waking Woman podcast by myself, Promise Makunyane. This podcast, it's really about women working, women inspiring each other to work. I always say it's good to have a man do stuff for you, but it's much more better if you can also do stuff for yourself. Really, if you think you've got a story to tell, or just inspiration, you can be a nanny, you can be a domestic worker, you can be an admin lady, as long as you feel that your story it's worth sharing, corporate, business, top CEO. So everybody can come write to us on the email address that is popping on the screen. Do not forget to put your number, preferably your WhatsApp number, so that we can contact you once we vet your story. It's just women's podcast, this one. And no men, no nothing. It's just us sitting here inspiring each other and actually giving each other ideas to see what I can actually do. And your comments, let me tell you, they mean so much to me. Some I'm getting them through via Instagram. You guys are saying, this other lady said, I've been looking for a job. I wasn't getting a job. It was a comment here on YouTube. And then she started selling acha, just the motivation that this podcast is bringing. It's really making me so happy. Okay. Anyway, take this moment to subscribe. You have not subscribed. I know that you're watching for free. Eh? Take this moment and subscribe. And lastly, we do have a sister podcast, which is called O Narrative Podcast. It airs on the very same channel on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Now, today's guest is, did you do grade 2 ka 2010?
Yes. Coffee for World Cup, yes.
When they sent me when they sent me the who's coming today, yesterday, when my assistant sent me, I didn't know it was you.
Oh.
I saw Basi, and then when I started reading Basi from Marble Hall, I'm like, give Basi, give Basi, Basi, this was. And then I saw your business, I'm like, wow, Basi.
Yep.
When you're doing grade 2, I was in grade 12. They gave me later.
The same year as my sister, I think.
I think a year later.
Yeah, a year later, yes, yeah.
Wow, I am so proud of you. And I'm saying this because, Patong, hello, like grade 2, I was matriculating. I'm sitting here with you, speaking
That's
business.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done. You are doing
Thank
so well
you.
for yourself.
Thank you.
So, Basti, tell us about yourself. Now I know you, but I don't really know you. I know your sister.
Yeah.
So tell us about yourself, who you are, school-wise, and what you currently do.
Okay, my name is Basetsana Maputa. I am 22 years old. School-wise, Kitomile at Raskoman, that was my crèche. It's a crèche in between Groblersdal and Mabohol on an orange
SG.
farm. Raskoman.
Oh, una list kuman.
Hey,
Ah.
the name of the placenta, the plot, it's called Schoolman.
Eh,
But
skuman ngiyamtseba, yes.
so I went to crèche there on an orange farm.
Okay.
Then I went to Law School Marble Hall. It's also in Limpopo to start my grade R and grade 1. Grade 2 in 2010, I
Yeah.
moved to Joburg. Joburg South. I was staying in Mondio. Went to Mondio Primary. Yeah, that's just about it.
Yeah.
Then after I went to Glen Vista High School.
Ah, that's where you matriculated.
That's where I matriculated. Then after I went to the University of Pretoria. I did my degree in the Bachelor of Education, intermediate phase.
Oh, you studied, is it teaching?
Yeah, I studied teaching through the
Okay.
University of Pretoria.
Mm. How was the transition between you? Who did you move with? Because your sister was still that side until she matriculated. Her sister's Charmaine, by the way. Hi, girl.
She also moved with us. We all relocated.
Did she relocate?
Yes, at that point she was still at our school,
Benfilioun.
Benfilioun. Then she relocated also and came to Joburg with us. We all relocated. My mom, my dad, my siblings. Yeah, everyone.
How was the move? Did you always have like a family home this side?
No, we didn't have a family home. They got the family home in 2009. That's when we moved this side because my dad wanted us to have a better education.
Oh.
Then the blessing, because those that don't know Marble Hall, it's
small.
it's very small in between farms. There's nothing, not even a mall. So he wanted us to get a better education and to be exposed to more. Yeah.
How was the move? I would assume when you are young, and le dula Makgoweng.
Yo.
And literally like Makgoweng ama, not like Tembisa Makgoweng.
Yeah.
You were like in the suburbs.
Yeah, it was exciting. Especially like Ojamabul Hall, it's like, we are moving to Joburg, something that you see on TV. Like, we only used to go to Joburg maybe once or twice in 2 years. So it was very exciting. I was like more than excited. Also because it was the World Cup.
Yeah.
So going to the stadium for the first time and seeing all these international teams playing, it was very exciting.
Did you guys go to Philip is here? Did you? Oh no, you were young. Okay.
Which
Did
one
you
is
go?
Philip? Yeah.
I get it, during World Cup we were saying Philip is here.
Oh.
So now people are saying Philip is here.
Oh.
So were you guys going to the stadiums watching the soccer?
I think I've only been to 2 matches at the World Cup.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm
It
sure
was
that's
my
so
first
exciting.
time at the stadium.
This big stadium.
This big stadium. We don't even have that in Marble Hall. So it was different experience. But yeah. Yes.
And how did you just personally change, like the change in environment, friends, I mean, but you were always in an English school.
Yeah, true.
So Juan knows but everything was okay there.
But not as good as the other kids.
Yeah.
Not as good as the other kids.
Yeah.
Because when I was in grade, I don't think grade R really counts, but grade 1, that's when they started teaching us English.
Yeah.
And now you're coming from Limpopo, sometimes you have that accent. You're coming snobbish kids.
Yeah.
But also the move didn't really, I think, affect me because I was still very young. So it's easier to adapt to different environments when you're younger. So it didn't really cause any problems with me or no. I was fine. Yeah.
And your family dynamic, tell us about your family dynamic.
My family dynamics. I come from a family of 6. That's including my 2 parents. They are married. And I have 3 siblings, 2 older sisters, which is Charmaine and then Bonolo. Then I come as the 3rd born and my youngest brother, Pedro. So yes. And we
So
all
your
grew up
mom, your
together.
dad married.
Yes,
living
married,
together.
Living together.
And how did you now guys go back to, would you now go back to Marble Hall Kadi holidays, or how was?
Yeah, we used to go. I think we even went more often after we had moved, like maybe every month. But even now, I think I'm in Marble Hall maybe every month or every 2nd week. So
Is it?
it never really felt like I'm out of touch with where I come from because it's home for me. Yeah. My dad always just reminded us that we are here to go to school. And yeah, we did that.
And your mom, your dad, obviously, if your dad is going to move you guys from Marble Hall, firstly, Nakijota Full Cop, right?
Oh, yes.
So it's in the villages. So if somebody stays in Marble Hall or Herbesdal, they are here. And I'm here.
Yes.
So now you guys are moving to Joburg. So what does your dad do,
My dad.
Oh, your mom.
My mom. Both of my parents did teaching also. They have their degrees in education.
I didn't know your dad did teaching.
He did teaching. And then he left teaching to pursue his businesses and went into agriculture. And I think from then he started making some money and he was like, I want better for my kids.
Yeah.
So as much as we moved there, he still used to travel a lot in between Joburg and Marble Hall. Like maybe he'd be with us 3 days and another 2 his that side doing his businesses and then coming back to us and then we also go that side. Yeah.
And your mom, is she a teacher?
My mom did teaching, but she also quit teaching once my dad had started his business and she started helping him out.
I believe I
She started helping him out and she also ran her own businesses. That's what they
Okay.
did.
So you matriculate at Glen Vista
2020 during COVID, yes.
during COVID.
During COVID, yeah.
How did that happen? Because COVID hit right at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, it did. So when COVID started, I was still in someone. It was March and they were like, we're just going to close for a short while.
Yeah.
We closed for so long. I think we only went to school after June. So we didn't even get an opportunity to write prelims. The class of 2020 never wrote prelims. We did write June exams, but I remember them saying they're not going to count towards our final mark because we hadn't been in school for so many months and weeks. So it was weird because you dream about matric, going to matric dance. We didn't have any of that. So yeah, that was just about
Aibo.
it.
So what happened? I carry equality March, right?
Yes,
Somewhere
March.
20 or the beginning of March.
Yeah.
And then you guys were home. You were not learning online whatsoever.
They tried instilling like online programs, but also it's different trying to instill an online program when they had never taught it in class or,
Yeah.
put us onto that platform. So at that point, our school they made us download D6. It's still used even now in schools as a school communicator
Okay.
and WhatsApp group chats. And our teachers used to send through some homework and activities. But at the same point, you don't have someone physically there to teach you. As much as they also tried to do the online classes, technology at that point, 2020, you're in matric, you don't know how to go into a Zoom class.
Yeah.
Sometimes you miss it, you are sleeping, because it also took you out of a routine of going to
yeah.
school every day. Yeah.
Okay. But see, we went straight into it and I've got icebreakers for you.
Okay.
You see, interviewing people that I would say, no, it's so tricky. Me and Didi as well, we just went in it.
Yeah.
And we're going to now, guys, go into the icebreakers. Then we'll pick up from your matric year going forward, right? So but there are icebreakers, and the first one says, are you a day, which is a morning or a night person? Are you a morning or a night person?
A morning, nights are for sleeping. I sleep. I can sleep at 8 p.m. I've never worked throughout night. No, I sleep. So day person.
What time do you wake up?
Around 6 a.m.
What do you do when you wake up?
I scroll through some TikTok.
Like all of
I
us.
scroll through some TikTok. And then because I'm currently staying at home, then I go drop my nephews off at crèche. Then I come back. Maybe I'll go to the gym and then run my errands for the business day. Yeah.
Okay. If you teach a class on one thing, what would you teach?
On one thing.
And why? Yeah.
I would teach a class on articulation.
Oh my gosh, I can't articulate myself. What do you mean?
You know what? Sometimes people have strong and valid points, but they are not able to say it well enough or easy enough for people to comprehend. So yeah, articulation, because
so
people
powerful.
can get your message wrong when you intended something else. So learning how to articulate yourself well.
Ooh, that's great. A book you read and it changed your life.
I'm not much of a reader. I only read this book last year.
Okay.
It's called A Godly Woman by, I think it's Joyce Meyer or Joy Meyer.
Yes, Joyce
It just
Meyer.
speaks about Christianity and how to become a godly woman, to center your life around God and following His word, and how it can lead you to be a better person. Yeah.
Nice. Are you a Christian?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
Okay. Are you a church goer?
I am a churchgoer.
What would you tell little Basi about life? Just one thing you'll tell her about life.
Life gets better every single year. Life just gets better. That's it. Life just
That's
gets
so
better.
true.
Life gets
And
better.
really, life do get better. The older you get, even though you've got responsibilities, and but it gets better as
It
you
gets
grow.
better, and you're like, this is what I once wanted. So life
Yeah.
gets better.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Last one. Why is it important for women to work for themselves in or out of marriages?
I think it's important as a woman to work for yourself because it brings a sense of self-worth and having something that's attached to your name, something you've worked for. For myself personally, I get so excited. I could do something, even if
Yeah.
it's just buying myself something small, taking myself out for lunch. So it's really just bliss, and it's something that every woman should go into. It's good to have your own assets. It's
Yeah.
good to build yourself and make sure that you secure your future, and that even if anyone comes or goes,
Yeah.
them being in your life should just be a cherry on top. You have your foundation, you have the whole cake. It's just a little icing. It's not really necessary. Yes.
We are getting. I love last week, the week before last. I was sitting with a 24-year-old as well.
Yes.
Her name is also Basi.
Yes.
Hey, keep us here again.
Yes.
Hey. Yes, her name is also Basi, and you guys are just like a breath of fresh air, full of life, full of ideas. I'm like,
Yeah.
I wish I was this wise when I was your age, but guys, anyway. Sis lapak eh. But when I look at you guys, I'm like, wow, these girls are so clever, you know.
Thank you.
Keep up. Anyway, you matriculate. How do you decide on teaching?
Wow.
Because of mom and dad or what?
I initially wanted to go to culinary school. That was my dream.
Basi and Basi.
Yes, I really wanted to go to culinary school. Like I had put my mind to it. Then it comes, this is prior grade 11 when it's time to apply for varsities. It was in matric. I applied with my grade 11 report.
Yes.
Then my mom asked me, what do you want to study? I'm like, I want to go to culinary school. I want to cook. Because I love cooking. Even at home, I cook all the time. Then my dad was like, okay, yeah, go, but where I come from, I'm a chef, like,
you don't have to go to school.
Yeah, so it's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I want to go to culinary school. And at the same breath, I would like to believe my mom wasn't exposed to such careers such as being a chef. So to her, it just seems like you want to cook, okay, and then you cook here.
You can already cook.
You can already cook. Then the advice she had given me was that there's other courses you could do. She was like, there's law, there's accounting, because the subjects I did in school was accounting, business, and economics. So she was like, there's law, there's accounting, there's teaching. She did teaching.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't feel this. Anything that she just suggested. I don't feel it,
Yeah.
But then she was like, no, you can do the degree, choose any degree, then after you can go to culinary school. Then I'm like, okay, accounting is hard. I don't like maths.
Yeah.
I don't like maths.
Yeah.
Law is a lot of studying,
Yes.
a whole lot of
Yes,
studying.
of theory.
Then I'm like, teaching, I'm like, I think this is the easy way out.
For me to get my thing.
Let me go get this degree. I went and I did the teaching. Yeah, it was not the ezy way out, but I completed.
Yeah.
That is how I ended up doing teaching.
How do you just choose teaching? Like, really? No, not. I mean, how do you choose teaching as a by the way?
Yeah, at that time, like people used to say, "Oh, the medical teaching is a lot. After varsity, you're gonna get a job. You don't have to struggle." When they talk about law, they'll be like, "You have to do articles for 3 years. You are paid such a minimal wage."
Yeah.
When you talk about accounting, it's so many books. So I'm like, no, let me do teaching.
And you completed your degree.
I completed in record time.
Oh, wow. Girl.
Thank you.
And then after that, did you try and look for a job? Your sister also did.
She did teaching. Yeah, my elder sister did
Yes.
teaching. So I only completed last year, and my graduation is only next month, actually.
Oh,
Yes.
you're still fresh.
I'm still fresh out of varsity. I have looked into getting a job, but more so for experience, because you can't just get a degree and not use it. So once in a while, I just want to work for a bit, just to get that experience. But yeah.
What is your idea of working as a teacher now? Is it you being memoir, skolong, going to or maybe tutoring or online classes, or it's just traditional teaching?
It's none of the above, because for me, when I was in second year in 2020. That's when I opened my florist, which is what I run now.
Yeah.
So I opened it, and at first it was a side hustle also because I loved flowers. I love the smell of flowers. I like being around flowers.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, I could do this as a side hustle because naked out with my friends when I go to a restaurant,
Yeah.
when I buy makeup products, didn't fit into your student allowance.
Yeah.
So that's how I started selling some flowers. And then last year, 2024, that's when I went into like opening my own store because I'm like, this is going to give me the breakthrough I've always wanted. So, and yeah, I left the whole teaching behind because, as I had said, it was not my initial plan. It's not what I had wanted, but it's something that I had completed and I was proud of myself. I'm like, now I can go into something that I really like and I'm passionate about. Yes.
Girl, I thought you were going to come here with a
Bouquet.
Bouquet. Banquet. Can banquet ke eng, bas?
Banquet ke part.
Bouquet, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I thought you were going to come here with a bouquet so that people can see your work.
I thought it's just going to be crowding because I went and I looked at your podcast. So there's some stuff on the table. I'm like, yeah, Rikiska, di setup about.
Ke nagane mablomo mahala. Anyway, so then now you finished your degree. When did you start your flower business?
2022, I was still in second year in August.
How do you start?
My parents are going to be shocked.
Ah.
I took my allowance that they had gave me for the month of August. I got like a DJ, no groceries, nothing. I'm like, I'm going to buy flowers.
Yes.
I'm going to wrap them. I went on YouTube, learned how to wrap flowers. But I'm like, people on social media to launch their businesses, they do shoots. So I took some money. I paid a photographer.
Yes.
I made my own flowers. I did my own cute little makeup. Yeah, and I posted those pictures. And from there, I used to make like some bouquets for my sisters to post and give away some to like my friends for them to post and mutuals that I have on social media. That is how I started. The month I didn't have anything because I had used my whole allowance
To do a photo shoot.
to do a photo shoot and buy some stock. Yeah, that's how I started.
And then how now do you start getting your first client? Because I mean, flowers are not something that I can get every single day.
True.
And you know, all these things is just exposure. You know, with people that I sit with, I realize that I'm just not exposed to this. Actually, people do these things. It's just that I'm not exposed. Like Basi, when she was here, she was like, no, I cook. I'm a private chef. You know, in my mind, I'm like, every single day. I know, but I just don't think it's so tangible for me.
To
So
make a
even
living, yeah.
even you, like flowers. I only see flowers once or whatever, you know. So your first client, did you just believe that you're going to make it in this? Who are you selling to flowers every day, Bas?
So I really believed it because I was someone that loved flowers and I bought flowers. Because where I live outside, there used to be a florist. It was called Blooms and Balloons, but it closed down now. And every time it was like a friend's birthday, my sister's, any family friend, if I'm getting you a gift, it's going to have flowers and balloons. So from there, I'm like, if someone else can do it, we'll live in the same world.
Yeah.
Nothing is impossible. And I just started posting on Instagram, on TikTok. And my first client, I can't even recall who it was, but I know for sure it wasn't like a friend or a family, but someone bought flowers and
Sure. When I read the script that my assistant Neo gave me, she said you have a shop. I'm like,
yes.
hey, Bo. You've got a physical store.
Yes, I had a physical store in Midrand. I just closed it down because the space was too small and it wasn't close enough to everything. So I want to go bigger and better for my next store that I'm opening up. It's still something I'm working on. Wow. But I opened a store in Midrand. It used to be called Coast Space Work Pods. That's where where most entrepreneurs start. I think it's a good foundation. Yeah, and then from there, because I used to post now every single day because I had stock. My followers just grew on social media on my my business page.
Yeah,
and that's how I got more clients. And every single day, I have clients that buy. Yeah.
You see, for me, it's not even that you had a shop and then you closed it. It's just the courage to open a shop
in
for
final
me.
year.
Yes.
Yes.
It's just the courage. It's so amazing for you to thing that, like, I've got businesses that I'm still just going like this for me to have
Yeah.
a physical store, you
Yes.
know. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of self-motivation. You are
Yes.
self-motivated.
Yeah, I am.
Sure. So you open the store, you've got a lease. Obviously, are you trusting your parents to like chip in here and
Oh no,
there?
my parents didn't ship into anything. It
People,
was
do you
all
have a
from
boyfriend?
no. Okay, well I do have a boyfriend, but he didn't
He
chip in
didn't. It's
anything.
not like no tepile
No,
yena.
I negatively myself. I said,
Wow.
this is my business. I'm going to do
Yes.
it. Because also the reason why, like I had said, I started my business is because I wanted to make money for myself. Because that deal, I want to go out, I want to do my makeup, I want to go to vacations. And I don't like asking for help. That's
Yeah.
another thing. So if you're not someone that likes asking for help, do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
So I put in all the money I had made throughout the years and I put it towards opening a store. That's it.
Sure. And would people walk in, or you are just preparing your flowers there and delivering?
Um, there was walk-ins like not that often. That's another reason why I left from there because mostly it was still deliveries. People these days don't like coming in stores to buy stuff. They want it delivered to their doorstep. Also because of the type of clientele I have, they're like busy people. It's people buying for their wives, for their girlfriends, and also international clients. Like people order flowers when they're in Dubai, the United States, for their partners that stay in SA. So they can't even make the time, even if they wanted to, or the means to
yeah.
come here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just how it made more sense.
So what motivated you to start a physical store? Was it home? It was you were crowding the house with your business, or what?
No, at that point I was still staying at Therese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was still staying at Riz.
Wow.
I only finished last year, so I was still staying at Riz.
Yeah, and
when
you had
I'm
a
like,
whole shop.
yeah,
Sure.
I'm like, I can do
Motivated.
this. So I was you know what? There's this one client that bought flowers 2024 for Valentine's Day for his wife. It was a big red roses bouquet, 200 stems. So he had sent his driver
800 stems.
200 stems.
Okay.
So
200
he-
stems, ke dilo tse di 200.
Yeah, I get rose.
Okay.
But 200 of those in a big bouquet.
It's a big
It was a
one.
big bouquet.
Yes.
And that was my first order.
200.
Yes, it was the first order I ever had of 200 roses. It was the
Sure.
first of many. So he had sent his driver. He was also someone that's very busy. He had sent his driver to come and drop off the cash to pay me for my flowers because I had typically online, no problem. Then the driver was like to me, but I'm sure you make money. I'm like, yeah, I do. He's like, so why don't you open a store? It was something that was still far-fetched from me. Like
Yeah.
last year, Feb, I'm like, open a store. I'm still staying at Riz. I'm still studying. What even open a store, you know?
Yes.
Then I realized, he's like, the type of clientele you have, they're going to one day want to see, you know, where do you make all of these? I'm like, okay. And from there, it just motivated that if someone that doesn't even know me, it's the first time they meet me, they think I can do it. Why
Yeah.
don't I believe in myself?
Yeah.
And then from there, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to start saving money every month from what I make to put towards opening a store. And I did exactly that.
Sure.
Yeah.
And how long did you stay there? How many months? How many?
I stayed there for 3 months.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, like I said, I just love the spirit of starting, the courage.
Yeah, you just have to start.
Ooh, okay. So now, where are you currently?
Currently,
You're waiting to graduate, one.
I'm waiting to graduate, yes. And I'm still selling flowers online. I have an assistant that does some of my admin here and there. I have a driver now that does all my deliveries.
Okay.
So that's where I am right now. And I even branched out to delivering in Durban. I deliver in Durban, Pretoria, and Joburg for now.
How do they stay long, like the traveling between?
So
How do you preserve them? Oh,
they are prepared a night before. So they travel, we put them on a flight. And then
on a flight day.
yes, on a flight.
Okay.
And then they are delivered the next morning. That is how they are
How
delivered.
much will that kind of a delivery cost?
Well, the thing is that most of the time my orders would be like maybe 5 orders.
Okay.
So they are all in one package and then it would be like maybe 1.2 for that flight.
Do you close them inside
Yes,
something?
in a box. Yeah, inside a box.
And do you feel like widely intact?
They do come in tech days.
And then when they get to the airport, or Okay, it's like maybe you take them to Korea and obviously they air
Yeah.
flight. Oh, okay, okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. But still, I'm
Yes.
still asking myself, me taking flowers to a Korea guy for them to take, I would not believe that they'll be intact when.
And people do get them, and they're also shocked. That's why I
Sure.
always say for my Durban orders, it needs a 2-day lead time because my deliveries in Joburg and Pretoria, it's same day deliveries. Yeah.
And how much are your flowers? Tell us about your prices, and then you wanna tell us about uh, outside flowers. Are you thinking about doing anything else? What are your plans?
Yes.
So tell us about the prices of your flowers, price range.
My price range, because I mostly specialize in roses, my 20 roses cost 400 rands, and we go up until however stems you want. But the maximum I had put on my price list is 200 stems, and those go for 4,000 rands.
Sure. And
Yeah.
somebody bought those flowers.
People do buy them, yes. It's now a trend.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody wants 200 stems, 100 stems. When
It's really fishing.
Julia fishing, people want 200 roses, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yes.
But do they still put the money around or Julie fishing Leon?
Some people still put the money around, but I always say, I personally, like if it's a family friend or someone buying, I'm like, don't put it around. I don't like it.
But
I
2000
don't
will
like
tell
it.
you.
It looks a bit tacky. Put it in an envelope and yeah, we'll deliver it. You don't have to put it around.
I
No, no. Mm-mm.
Okay, already
Yeah.
Julie fashioning. Okay.
Yeah. Julia fashioning.
Tell us the name of your business.
The name of my business is Peter Rose Florist.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're asking yourself, why you Peter?
I think your dad is Peter.
No, it's not my dad. It's not my dad.
Your boyfriend.
No, it's not my boyfriend.
Peter.
Peter's my paternal grandfather's name. Oh, wow. Yes.
deep.
And then his nickname was Rose because he was very fair and yellow bone. They said he looked as beautiful as a rose. So I named it after my grandfather.
Oh wow, that's so deep.
Yes.
Is he still alive?
No, he's not
Fair.
alive anymore. He passed away in 2017. Yeah.
So they called him Rose.
Yes.
Sure.
He was very fair, like very light-skinned, very light-skinned man. And he had like beautiful eyes, beautiful features, like Ndunkojela Jiditele, yeah,
Jamago.
Jamago, so yeah.
That's your paternal grandfather.
My paternal grandfather, yes.
Nice. Do you still have grandparents at all?
Yes, my paternal grandmother's still alive. Yeah.
Is it the Maputa side?
Yeah, the Maputa side. Yes.
Okay. So, girl, currently, as we are wrapping up, tell us, I believe in multiple streams of income. I'm sure how Mbona Mola Shaminu Pilare from. Or you know what? Oh, busy. You know, I truly, truly believe in multiple streams of income.
Yeah.
And I feel I would have done it when I was young, but time, it's no longer there. So young people like you can do absolutely many things if you want to. You know, what else are you interested in or what else are you venturing into?
Currently, I started making my own diffusers.
Wow.
Scented diffusers and linen mist and candles, and that's what I've been working on for the past year and a half. But also I want to venture into selling flowers wholesale. You'll never know it's mine because it'll be packaged there at Spa and Checkers. So that is the dream, to just go bigger and better wholesale. Yeah.
You really love the flowers.
I really love flowers.
Actually want to take them wholesale.
Yes, I really love flowers. Yes.
And they're going to pair nicely, the flowers and the diffusers and the candles. They're going to make nice.
Most of my clients like that I've had, they are now used to just buying the diffusers when they buy the flowers because they're very potent and they last long, as well as the candles. They're mostly popular during winter like now.
Yeah.
Because people like their homes smelling nicer for longer. It's very even when it's not on, it's potent. So yeah.
Love that. And there was a lady I sat with here. I think she's also young. Is her name also Basi? I'll tell you now. She makes diffusers. Maybe you can listen to that podcast as well.
Yeah, I'll give it a watch.
Because you guys are doing amazing things. You guys, I'll tell you now. Ke Basi as
Oh,
well.
is it?
Hey, ke Basetsana Moeketsi.
Oh, okay, yes.
This lady, her podcast is also there, Basetsana.
I'll
So
watch
she
it.
does diffusers as well. No, she does diffusers, but her main product is, you see dilo tse tsa go reka dintšhi ka mo
Oh, yes. Yeah,
yeah.
I've seen those.
She does that and the diffusers, and then she's venturing into restaurants. Oh, serve
Oh, yes. That's
Gemeli,
nice.
oh, wara wara. And I was like, wow, that's so great, you know.
Yeah, and
So
creative.
it's so creative,
Very
you know. And she
creative.
said she actually goes to this establishment to go and pitch her diffusers so that they can
Yeah.
use them. So you must watch that podcast.
I'll watch it.
It's so great. So I want a diffuser gape.
Take a listen. Get less poppy.
You just brought your cute self here and said, I'm going
Yeah.
to tell them about me and my business without
Yeah.
showing my business. But I think
Yeah.
also Neo we need to put it when we invite people to put it out there that you can bring your products.
Yeah.
Ne? Yeah. So that people can bring that, because like, yes, they're going to see your social media,
Yeah.
but let them to touch and feel, you know,
True.
to keep
Yeah.
the flowers for ourselves, girl.
Yeah.
You know?
Something.
So Peter Rose on Instagram. We're going to put your handles here. And do you have a TikTok account?
I have a TikTok account. It's also Peter Rose Florist on TikTok.
Okay. Okay. That's where people can get you. If somebody does not want to go on social media, but they want to order flowers from you, do you have a business WhatsApp number that you can tell people?
I have a business WhatsApp number.
Okay, tell us.
It's, what is the number?
Mm.
I have so many numbers. Can I check? Yeah.
Loses your client, no, in a
No, I
second.
don't lose any clients. Yo, the number is 060-839-5675.
5675.
Yes.
We'll also put it here. Guys, support a Peter Rose. Myself, I'm going to order because I want to spoil myself.
You're going to order roses for yourself.
Yeah. Ke tla reng ke? Ke tlo reng?
That's good.
You know, working woman, umandla. So yes, I'm definitely going to order. I've seen your bouquets. They're so nice, and you package them so
you.
nice, so clean. You know,
Thank you.
it's so nice. Your work is amazing. But see, any parting ways to? What do you think about your generation? My 2000, eh?
Yeah.
What do you think about my 2000?
I don't know, hey?
Just
I
general.
just generalize. I think like we are go-getters more than anything. We're not scared to start something and finish it and do it. That's one thing about us. We feel like about the sky's the limit. We can go to Mars. We can go there. So yeah, that's one thing I like about my generation. We are go-getters. We are not scared of anything or anyone. Anything we believe in, we go for. Yeah.
It looks like you'll never work for somebody nje in your life because already nje.
You know, hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
But I think even if you're not working for someone, it's good to get some mentorship for the route that you want to go into, the career path you want to go into. So yeah, I would rather go into someone else mentoring me in the business aspect than working for someone, because you don't know everything. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Or maybe like working under like a big florist
Yeah,
Okay.
just for a short period. Yeah.
so that they can teach you.
So they can teach you. Yeah, definitely.
So I see this, not cater, is it event deco ladies, they do flower classes. Do you attend those, or have you ever attended
I've
those?
never attended those. Yo, I'm like a big believer in that, guys. The internet has everything you need. I will search on Google, I will search on YouTube, I will search on TikTok and master it from there. The internet has literally anything and everything you need.
That's true.
Because one thing they will teach you is something that you could also find online. Just the difference is someone else in front of you physically. But the internet has everything. Use it to your advantage because it's free also. You're not paying for a class. You're not paying for a master class. Just Google Go on YouTube, you'll find everything you need. Yeah.
Really, like everything is on the internet
It's on
now.
the internet.
I
yeah.
think others is just convenient of let me just go to a class. I'm just lazy to be
True.
resetting,
Yes.
and it just
yeah.
takes time and trial and error. You just want to bypass trial and
Yes.
errors. And
But also the good part about doing your own research on the internet, because when you go to a class, someone could teach you their way of rapping. Let's say they could be left-handed and you're right-handed. So the way they hold something else could confuse you, or it may not come out the same way. So going on the internet, you get different perspectives. There's different viewpoints of the same thing being done by multiple people, and you go with what works for you. Because another nice part about flowers is that it's not just a standard thing, it's your own art. So you can do anything you want with it.
yeah, is there anything different you can do with the flower?
Yeah, there's different ways.
Oh,
There's different ways. Some banyakadi roses standing out. Like for Valentine's, I had a client that wanted some balloons inside a handbag with rose stems. So there's different ways that you can teach yourself. And
that's creativity.
it really is. So go on the internet, guys. There's everything.
You need. Does it mean that you'll never transfer a skill one day, or Peter Rose's classes?
I would.
When I catch you.
I wouldn't mind,
Yeah.
but the only problem I have with myself, I think I'm not patient teaching older people.
I hear.
I would rather, because when I did my teaching, I did intermediate phase, so it's grade
So
4
it's-
to 6 learners. I can, because now trying to explain to someone that's like 50 or 30, and also like when people meet me, because most people don't know that it's my business, it's like, this small girl, are you sure it is? So
I'm sure.
but like and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Like when
yeah.
so I'm gonna do it my way. So no, I will have to learn how to grow the patience enough to teach older people how to do certain things. Yeah.
But as you also grow, you're gonna
Yeah.
start to mature.
Yes, that's
older
another
you are
thing.
getting,
Yeah. I'm not ready now.
Lastly, Basi, your weight loss journey.
Yes.
Were you on are you comfortable in speaking about your weight loss
I'm
journey?
comfortable speaking about my weight loss
How did you
journey.
lose so much weight? And like how you just transformed. If I have, for lack of a better
Yeah.
word, you transformed.
My weight loss journey, one thing that had motivated me, I wanted to go to Metric Dance 2020. This is where everything started, 2020.
Oh, shame.
So
Before
I was
you
like,
knew.
yeah, before I knew.
You found out.
Yeah, I found out the hard way. So
Yeah.
I wanted to go to Metric Dance in a nice tight fitting dress. So my sister Bonolo, she's like a hectic fitness bunny.
Ooh, very hot.
Very
Hot,
hectic
hot.
and hot fitness bunny. She
Yeah.
put me on a diet plan, took me to the gym every single day, even
Yeah.
after school, whether you're tired or not. She's like, "Yeah, gymming, already, we are
wow.
going." When gyms closed, when we were still at home during COVID, during the lockdown, 6 a.m., she made sure to wake me up. Let's go exercise, because that's what she does.
Yes.
So yeah, I give all my credit to her for my weight
her.
loss. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have done it. So she just put me on a very strict diet.
Yeah.
By then, guys, there was no Zimpic. Couldn't afford
Yeah.
plastic surgery. So there's no way it's any of that.
Yes.
Literally just went on a fitness
Wow.
journey.
Wow.
A very hectic one, yeah.
You look good, ma'am.
Thank you.
Rena ba bang ba tlhoka di-discipline re lebane ke di-Ozempic le di-table ba ba re cut di-fork and knife, but yeah.
No, kataka for knife, you must still exercise or else you gain weight.
I saw
again.
people
So,
are
yeah.
going 2 times, 3 times
Yeah.
because they're gaining weight.
So the only way is to exercise and keep a healthy diet.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah.
Anyway, Basetsana Maputa. Basetsana or just Basi?
Just Basetsana.
Basetsana Maputa. Thank you so much, ma'am. Do you want us? No, this is business. We're not going to put your personal page. People must check you on your business
Yeah,
page.
my business page.
Yeah.
yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for giving us your time, for saying yes to our invitation.
Thank you for having me.
It takes a lot of courage for somebody your age to want to come to a podcast. Namo wanyi wamo podcasting. But here, this side is so calm, you know.
It's the calm side.
The calm side of the storm, you know.
Yes.
But I enjoyed speaking with you, knowing you, getting to know you. Ke no go bona on the internet, you know. It was amazing. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Thanks. Guys, take this moment. Today I'm wearing a Forever Living t-shirt, okay? And I'm drinking my Alu Nectar from Forever Living. Guys, I'm going to do a product video, maybe with Kumo or somebody, actually, maybe somebody else who is also in Forever Living. We're going to tell you about the amazing products. They do have amazing products. As I say, if you don't join the business, use the products. They've got amazing products. Even weight loss products, which, hey, on this diet, yes, C9. Discipline is what I don't have. But yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Take this moment to subscribe. Please subscribe, guys. We are the goal is 100K by my birthday. It's in June 11th. Please make it up to me and subscribe. Bye.